Let me catch my breath, okay, let's hit 'em. While I show these brothers how to let her like talking in rhythm. Talking in rhythm.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to another episode of Talking in Rhythm. I'm Chuck the Barber. We're here with Vanity the Comedian.
What up? What up?
We got a special guest, a first time appearance, Miss Kansas Webb.
Yes, hey girl.
Say something, Kansas. Tell us about you.
Well, I am grown,
It's fuck.
hairstylist, makeup artist, comedian. That nigga. I'm sorry. Basically, that's it.
This what's up. What up, girl?
Hey, girl.
So basically, she's saying I got my work cut out for me today.
You do, because I really thought you invited me here to propose to me. I was ready.
I'm hollering.
I was like, ain't no way. Oh, my bad.
I'm hollering.
No, that's not what it is. Okay.
You know what's funny? It's funny that you said that, like, I know that you are a little slightly older than me. Just big sis, just slightly older.
Little bit.
Just a little bit older.
We really kind of was in the same year.
Yeah,
Almost.
like in
Irish
parallel
twins.
universes.
Young Bucks.
Yeah, just a couple years ahead. So, like, okay, with you being a little older than me, like, do you think that there are too many women who are over 40 who are man hungry? I say this because I follow a lot of interested people online. They not interested in the sense of wanting to get to know them. They interested in the stuff that they say it be so stupid. So it's like, it's this one chick. And like, I know in the last year, she done been in like 3 relationships. She's over 40.
good.
She
She
got
doing
kids.
good.
She done been in like 3 relationships. And she constantly, it like everything she talk about, she posts, it's like, I need a man. I need a man. When God send me a man, when I find a man, then when she get mad at me, she be like, I'm gonna be a boss by myself until I find a man. It's like I be seeing like a lot of women that be like over the age of 40, that be like super man hungry.
You saying man hungry. I'm going to say delusional. Some of them are just flat out delusional, and I'm going to keep that a buck. Like, ain't nobody finna see about you after 40. You a burden, sis. So for all the women who have these unrealistic expectations of a 30-year-old or a 28, whatever, like once you hit 40 and over, you got to understand, any man seeing about you, come on, that's a burden. So I don't really know what the expectation is of women who want men to do this and do this and do. What you gonna be doing while he doing that? Cause like if he paying all the bills, he doing this, he see like, and then don't get me wrong, men got their thing too, but I think sometimes women just really, and this is me 20 plus years as a hairstylist, listening to women delusional.
Man.
See, I'm glad you said that. I actually just had this conversation with somebody. And she was telling me basically there was a man out there that was going to take care of her.
That's not.
And I told her, I said, baby, you'll
It's
be
not.
40 in a year. You got 3 kids, about 2 different men. You ain't never been married. I'm like, man, ain't too many men out there.
But a
That's
lot of
what-
that don't even really matter. The kids, the truth is a
The
lot of them just
delusional
ain't
part.
cold enough
Mhm.
for somebody to see about you.
Yeah.
But why is it? I'll be wondering that, because like, I mean, at 36, like I'm 36, like I don't have any kids. I've never been married, but like I'm cool. Like I'm good on, okay, if I meet somebody, I get married, cool. If I have kids, cool. It ain't a necessity for me. Like I don't feel like my life gonna end if I don't have those things. And I also, like, it's like, okay, yeah, we all want somebody. Everybody naturally wants to be with somebody. But I'm not like, I gotta find a man, I gotta find a man, I gotta find a man, I gotta find a man. And it's like, I be seeing a lot of women, preferably over the age of 40, who are like, oh my God, like, get to know yourself a little bit, bitch.
Well, about 40, you should know a little bit more about yourself. But with every year, it kind of changes. I have got to say this. I was talking to a guy, and I told him, and this was as specific as I could be, that I did not have a desire to be in a committed relationship. Because I felt as though I lacked commitment issues. So I don't have being married isn't the end all be all for me. I just raised 2 children by myself, 18, 27. And I gave him a fully detailed explanation as to why. I said, imagine walking up a hill. Okay, you going up a hill at any given moment. Both kids are on my back. Both of them on my back. At one moment, one gets off. The other is we walking side by side. Even at some point, they may be on each other's back.
Mm-hmm.
But there's never a point going up that hill that I'm on anybody's back.
Yeah.
And so I want to walk alone, is what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that I want to be on somebody's back. I just don't want you on mine.
Yeah.
And so as I'm explaining this, and he was like, yeah, but I think you do. I think you do want to be in a relationship because most women,
especially now because your kids grown.
First of all,
like your kids are finally grown.
Completely disregarded everything I said. And I was like, oh yeah, nah, cuz hey, we ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, women do that shit too. Same
They
thing.
do it.
You could tell them like, look, the same thing. Like, I ain't trying to be in a relationship. You know what they hear? I'm gonna change that nigga's mind.
Okay.
That's what they hear. Like
you ain't trying to be in a relationship with the other ones.
I can believe that. I can believe it. And I can see because women fall in love with potential. They'll fall in love with the potential of a man before they actually fall in love with who that man really is.
Facts.
Then after that potential wear off, and then you see who that nigga really is, then it's like, well, I done wasted my time. Well, no, you knew what you was getting into.
A lot of times it doesn't even matter. Who he is always in your face. You just
looking over
want what you want.
Delusional.
And that is
You said it
also
already.
right. That's delusion.
Delusional.
And I think a lot of women won't kind of hone in that. And I'm saying that because I'm telling you, it's getting weird out here. And I think social media is keeping women from thinking logically.
Yeah.
They are unable to think for themselves. They think strictly based off, and it's not just women, but in my experience, dealing with women daily, bringing me AI pictures of hairstyles. You in here like Mr. T, and you gonna tell me what you want some bangs?
Yeah,
that in itself is where the delusion begins.
Yeah.
You think I can get? No, you can't.
Yeah, I just be wondering that shit because this one bitch. If I see one more Bible scripture about how you can find a good man, bitch, you need to find a Bible scripture to tell you how to be a better person. Like
that's what it is.
You need to figure you out because I feel like at this point in my life, like I know me. Like I had to go through things that caused me to really sit down, like, and go to therapy and understand who vanity was and to sit in myself, like just like not be bothered by nobody, not talk to nobody, not text nobody. Because like, man, I remember me and my mama was having a conversation. My mama's 60 now. I'm 36. And it was some years back, me and my mom, it wasn't even that long ago, but you know, I told you I had a domestic violence situation, and after that, I went to therapy, and from that, I decided like, cause that was 2020, it was like 2019, 2020 around that time, so I was probably 30, like 31, maybe around that time. So it was a couple years ago, but when I went to therapy, like, I had to learn how to, go through the grieving process and all that kind of stuff because breaking up is a grieving process as well.
Right.
And like afterwards, one thing I did was I cut off all communication from anybody. Like I wasn't entertaining nobody. I wasn't talking to nobody. I wasn't inviting nobody over, going to nobody's house. Like I cut off all conversations with any men. And I really just wanted to sit in my space and understand who vanity was, understand my likes, my dislikes, what I want to deal with, what I don't want to deal with, like understanding me. And in that, I understood that there had never been a time in my life that I had been by myself, like ever.
Okay.
And I remember me and my mom having a conversation about this, and she was much older, of course, and she had like a moment where she realized like, I ain't never been by myself. And it's somebody out over 40, because she's 60 now, but
when you say by yourself, you mean like in a relationship
single.
Or like
just single, just
not dating.
like not dating nobody, not entertaining nobody, like not sending no text messages. I had never been in a situation because it was like even if I was in a relationship, if I got out, like I was still entertaining somebody else because you know how it is. We
keep me some hoes.
When we keep somebody on the roster, even when one on their way out, another one on their way in, and it's like, bro, I be feeling like a lot of women. I can't speak for men, but I'm sure they the same way. But a lot of women do not know themselves. They don't know how to just sit and just be you. And like now, because I've done that, like I don't be reliant on finding a man or finding a partner or finding a mate. Like I'm so focused on building me. That if they come, they come.
That's also a luxury, though. That's a luxury that a lot of women don't have. Not having children or a spouse or anybody. A luxury in being able to know who you are. Because when you got children, you know yourself as a mom or as this, or you know different roles. And so it is definitely at 30, baby, that's a luxury.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
I feel like my mama went through that too, because she was a single mom as well.
And I got
like,
to see about these begging ass kids.
Yeah, like you see, you know yourself as a mother. You know yourself as, you know, at one point she was a wife when she was married to my daddy. Like you was all these different people, but you never got to sit down and understand
and hunch
who
in peace. You talking that?
Men go through it too.
And I believe it. I do believe that.
Once I got divorced, that was the first time I had ever been single, like coming right out of high school. That's the first time I was like, damn, I'm single for the first time.
How old were you when you got divorced?
I was close to 40. I think I was 2011, something like that. Yeah, I was like around 40, something like that. But that was the first time I was like actually really free, like single, like nothing. But as a man, the stuff you go through, like you used to being the reason for shit, like being blamed for shit all the time. You feel like you're responsible for everything because that's how women make you feel a lot of the time. So when you get that kind of off your back and it's like, I'm going to just focus on these kids and myself.
I don't know, but you tall, Chuck. Hoes line up for you. You ain't even got to have ass. When you tall, just push them out.
Well,
they be everywhere. So you know what I'm saying? Like being single
well, you knew me back then. Like I think I met you like maybe a year and a half after my divorce. So I met you in 2013, right? Yeah.
Could have been somewhere up in there.
2013. So you met me right after that. Like I was just coming back out and all that or whatever. But it ain't so much as the women. The women ain't never been a problem finding women.
Clearly.
They find you, but I'm just saying. Well, you still have to back their ass up. You know what I'm saying? Because you do. Even as a man, like I had to figure out, because I tried to get in relationships. And I'm talking about like 2-3 months, that shit fell quick. And I was like, you know what? I can't do this shit. I'm going to just focus on me and my kids. And that's what it's going to be. You know what I'm saying?
Healing. That's the thing. People need to heal.
Y'all need to, but they not.
Go
I ain't
heal,
I'm taking my trauma to Ed. Baby, let me tell you something. I'm more toxic, take that shit with me. I'm gonna give you some. You want some? You can get some too.
I wouldn't call you toxic though, because of what you just said. I mean, if they don't take it at face value, they just lining up to get themselves banged up.
Yeah, they hurting themselves.
Yeah, because I go through that a lot too. I be like, yo, I told you I wasn't trying to do that, but yet you still coming around. And then when you don't get what you want, now I'm a piece of shit and I'm toxic and I'm a narcissist.
Sometimes I play the game how I go, listen, though, narcissist, I'm so sick of it. Oh God, can we scratch that word? I'm
sick of it too. Everybody feel like they a diagnostics person, like they just out here diagnosing everybody with stuff. Some of y'all need to be misdiagnosing yourself. You're walking around here with autism and you're acting like you ain't got it. You caught that shit
I'm keeping a book. We got to go back to using the hard R. That ain't no
retarded.
Ism. You hear me?
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Because a lot of them just
you pass autistic.
They
you just straight up retarded.
They not even autistic is a whole nother level of genius. That's not retardation is what these niggas is out here doing.
They just retarded.
That ain't the same. That's a whole nother situation. Ain't niggas retarded. Yeah, they retarded.
It's some retarded.
I think you're right though. A lot of people do that. They diagnose you. Like I had a woman tell me, she asked me like, would I go to counseling? I was like, yeah, I'll go if you go with me. She was like, no, ain't nothing wrong with me.
Oh, like, no, bitch.
Like, this bitch is
no, bitch. If you think
I mean, I swear to God that happened.
What she thought was wrong with you? I'm just curious.
I don't know.
What was wrong?
I don't know.
Everybody.
She had been divorced too. We both had been, went through a divorce. But I don't know. She just wanted me to go to counseling. I was like, I'll go if you go with me. I looked at it like, you don't really want me that bad. You wasn't willing to go to counseling.
No, right. And it's a weird
and
thing.
That's a light to me. That's light. That's easy.
Would I think women request of men that they're not
willing to do for themselves,
or that they don't have. I'm so confused because sometimes I listen to women constantly, the complaints, and I be like, well, what he getting, sis? You cook everything in the air fryer. He ain't got no nutrients. You're not skilled.
You air frying all the nutrients out.
You low key suck.
That don't even mean nothing.
Well, what I'm saying
Men ain't looking for women that can cook and clean.
Well, but having certain traits or attributes. What I'm saying is basic surface level shit. Because you can make cheese toast or whatever this shit is that they keep showing on Instagram. What I'm saying is you don't own. You're leasing. And I'm saying leasing a car. You around here pillar to post. You barely got it. So it's a lot of the requests that women want. I'm thinking, well, what is he getting? When you find this man of high value that you think is going to come in and swoop you up, and what is he getting for his money? Cat?
I mean, there's men out there I think we had that conversation before. Yeah. But my thing is, like, what a man really want is this a woman that can vibe and keep the peace with him? I'm not trying to argue and discuss just because you don't trust whatever. Leave me the fuck alone. I'm not sitting there trying to explain where I've been or always got to be talking about your feelings.
Yeah, right.
It's
Don't
just
do that.
overkill.
No, this is so funny. Yesterday, I was talking to my homeboys about this, and my homeboy was like, "Bro, if a girl come to me and tell me, like, if I be like, yeah, what you like to cook, and she say she cooking for me, and she say she cooking spaghetti, I am out."
That's
He
old
was
school.
like, he said, "I am not about to. You're not about to pasta me to death." Talk about. He said when him and his baby mama moved in together. The first when she first started cooking for him, it was like spaghetti, chicken Alfredo, shrimp Alfredo. He was like, "Bitch, you not about to pasta me to death."
Gotta give him
People
diabetes.
around
This be the crazy part about it.
Diabetes in this
Niggas be
motherfucker.
saying that, but it's like, bitch, what you grew up on noodles. So chill out. And I think that's the whole thing about it is people are forgetting that social media pumping so much shit into people that they forget to think for themselves. Nigga, your mama wasn't cooking. You
Niggas
grew up on
Hamburger Helper.
You hear me? So now you complaining about
pasta.
spaghetti.
That
It's
was
kind of
literally
like, well, what
pasta
you want her to
different
cook?
ways.
Or you go cook whatever you want.
Well, you know, I thought she meant when she said spaghetti, that old school shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
putting
I'm thinking,
beer
the
blend.
mojo.
That's what
I'm like,
He
that's
said,
old school.
like,
That's so old
literally-
school.
No, that's what I thought.
Oh,
You
yeah,
was
This
saying.
he
a
was
book
like,
on that
all
too.
she
Ain't nobody
made
finna
was
fuck up no
pasta.
pot of spaghetti just to trick a nigga.
It's just-
Not no spaghetti. Bitch, I can just bury your drawers if I really want to
Yeah.
trick you,
See,
nigga.
that's too much,
Yeah.
man.
Man.
Put the mojo on the nigga, man.
I mean,
Whatever.
first of all, niggas do it too.
I ain't
Niggas
never
do
buried
it too.
nobody's drawers.
I swear. Okay, the last nigga I was
I
dealing
ain't
with,
buried no drawers.
this nigga was
Lately.
upset with me because I cut him out because I was done. I was done.
And he buried your drawers.
Well, he claimed that nigga had me in my backyard. I kid you not. I was in my backyard looking for fresh holes because that nigga told me, because he from New Orleans.
bitch.
That nigga told me he buried to my bed because he had been in my house a lot.
You could get your toenails
That
clippers
nigga
or
hit you,
something?
baby. Yeah, no.
Nah, because I don't cut my toenails
'Cause
at
niggas
home.
from New
That
Orleans
nigga
ask
said he
questions and
buried some
answer.
drawers in my
Yeah, no.
backyard. Nigga, I was out there
I got your
looking
drawers, yeah,
for
no.
hoes. Because I'm like, I know you not playing. He talking about, watch, you ain't gonna never have a nigga come over to your house. They gonna start feeling sick. Oh, no, it was some shit he said.
Baby,
Niggas-
I go to their house.
yeah, that's what I said. That's
Baby,
what
I
I'm
ain't
Let me
got
ask
no
you a question.
sandals.
What it
I'll
mean when
fucking
women
alley.
leave drawers in your house? Don't
They
mean nothing?
marking their territory. I ain't never heard that when they just leaving them there. Now
Yeah.
I done heard about burying them in the backyard. That's trying to keep them there. When some about the shoes under the bed. Niggas leaving their shoes under the bed. That's another one I
I
heard.
don't know. That give
Well,
you
what do you
nightmares.
leave with then?
That's what I'm trying to
You walk
figure
out
out.
with
If
no
you
shoes on?
leave your drawers,
That mean they
then what
bring
you-
extra shoes and niggas got whole
I mean, a
bags
man
too.
ain't gonna walk out of the house with no drawers on. Like, they ain't. I wouldn't walk out the house with no
I don't know,
drawers.
niggas.
Yeah, niggas be free balling.
Niggas
They
be
out
free
here
balling out here in them gray
They be out here
sweatpants.
free balling.
Nah.
And I
It's
don't
gray
play that shit.
sweatpants.
I wear sweatpants
Your
every
shit
day to
need-
work.
Your
in.
shit need to zip up.
You be
I
around
don't
too
fuck-
many men. You need to wear drawers to work. You need to hold all of that, whatever you got down there down.
I can't leave the house without wearing drawers. I ain't never.
Oh, I got
done
a
that.
question. You know, I know you cut hair. Are your people allowed to put their arms on the armrest?
I told you. I'll tell him to move. Remember, I told you.
Absolutely.
I'll tell him. I'll be like, look, if you touch him, I'm gonna report you. I
Dog,
fuck with
that
him.
shit is so funny.
No, you gotta tell him. You
Yeah.
like, I like sometimes I'll just nudge him a little bit. I'll be like, watch your hands.
Move your
But why you sitting like this? Most niggas got their phone in their lap anyway now. It was a different day
You
and
gotta
age
tell him
back in the
because when you get to leaning and shit, a nigga hit you. Yeah, you gotta like push him to the
homeboy
side.
said he got like that one time because he had put his, like he was, I don't know, I guess they was talking to say he was getting his hair cut and put his arm on the armrest. He said, I would never do that again.
Some people you gotta constantly do because they'll put their arms up and sit like this, and you gotta like put your
Right.
shoulder
Oh,
down.
yeah.
Because you can't get all up in here sometimes
Yeah.
with the
Right.
clippers. They shoulder be up
But
here.
that's
You like
funny.
put your shoulder down, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's
Move
funny
all that.
as
You
hell.
got straight
Hey,
up like
bro,
damn.
move
I'm like
your arm.
yeah. You gotta move them. You gotta move them. We've been doing this a long time.
Right,
You
and
gotta move
when
'em.
you get to a certain point, you know how to communicate. It's not
Especially moving their head.
in
Like,
it. Oh,
when you on the back of their head, they trying to come up. When you on the front of their head, they coming back. Like nigga, I mean, figure it out, bro. Like,
Yeah, that armrest shit.
You gotta be
funny.
pushing
them
That's-
here and
they'll
holding
fuck
them
around
here
and
and
your whole dick crossed.
swing
that's what I'm
them
trying
here.
to tell you. I feel like women the worst because they talk so much shit. They think they know everything, but you sitting in my chair like you in the El Camino. Bitch, sit up. You
They
wanna
do
know
do
why
that.
you got this
They'll
ace
come
of
in there and
Why
be
is
like
you
this.
sitting?
You like, nigga, I can't cut your head like this. You slouch down.
Now you got
like
an
you can't, or
asymmetrical
they
vibe.
sideways like this.
Nah, that's funny.
Right.
Yeah, that's the worst.
No,
you like, yo,
sit your
shut
ass
up.
I'm trying to sit. I be trying to sit up.
Look,
Like,
you gotta
it's
tell
your
them. Sit up.
I
Sit
ain't
up.
got that much neck, so I'm like, I'm trying to sit up.
Yeah, you gotta tell them like, sit up, bro. You gotta tell them.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's the industry done changed. So that's a whole nother. Oh, don't even.
The industry has
I don't
changed.
even know where we at.
Like we caught the good part out there. Like when we was cutting and working together, that was the last of the Mohicans right there.
Anything BC before COVID.
Yeah, she right. Absolutely.
Everything after COVID is a facade.
It got weird, man.
All of the
they don't work together. You don't know who nobody is no more.
Well, yeah, now
ain't no movement.
A lot of places got booths, like you in your own booth. And
suites.
Yeah,
but even when we was doing that, everybody knew everybody.
Everybody knew everybody.
If you was good, everybody knew you.
Yeah.
And now I don't know
good in any hood.
Nobody.
These folks in these suites, they don't know nobody. They in women federal correctional facilities. It's orange is the new black in them suites.
Yeah.
They ain't got no windows. It's dark.
Yeah, it ain't no windows.
I did that in Lincoln. You remember when I left there and went to Lincoln Square?
Shit.
Man, you go in there at 6 o'clock in the morning, don't come out there 11 o'clock at night, you ain't seen the sun.
Like you in the casino.
You sit in the car damn near about to die. I was like, yo, I had to stop doing that. But I made a lot of money though. That was
the industry was there. It wasn't
doing like 8 colors a day, so you getting $100, $150 a head, like for you know what I mean, an hour and shit. You doing like 8.
But you doing the work though. I ain't gonna even lie. Right now, I'm calling cap. I'm calling cap on all these niggas around here talking about they charging $100 for a cut.
Yeah,
you can't even cut.
You ain't lying.
You can't even cut.
That's the truth.
Half of these young niggas around here.
That's the truth.
Listen.
These dudes is charging crazy, ridiculous prices and they can't cut that good.
And I'm saying you charging it, but who paying it? Yeah. Now, as an owner and discussing with other owners, them Hollywood ass, y'all the last niggas to pay the booth rent. Y'all the last, them niggas with the most followers, the most clout, the most internet savvy.
I don't even post shit no more.
Least likely to pay their booth rent.
I ain't posted that.
First ones to get their shit boxed up.
Salon is so long here, man.
And it's because it's draining because it brings a whole nother energy. Like,
well, when you establish for a long time, they find you anyway. You don't.
They find you, right? And my best clientele is word of mouth. I'm not even gonna lie.
That's always the best.
It's my most loyal.
I've been her client. I'm very pleased.
Well, I know her, so I know she good.
Yes,
like we met working.
She do my hair and my makeup.
Did you just came here when you came to Khalil's spot? Or you was already here before that?
No, I had been here. I've been in Dallas since I think maybe 10.
Okay.
Either 10 or 11.
We moved out here at the same time. I moved out here in 2010.
I think got to be about somewhere up in there. And
we got to the shop in 13.
I moved out here January 1st, 2010.
Oh, that's
remember
funny.
That? We was wild up in there too.
So when I got to Universal, it had calmed down quite a bit.
Oh, it lamed up real bad.
Because that was what was the brother was managing.
What's his name came in,
and it was nice. It was cool. It was cool.
It wasn't what it used to be though. That wasn't even the original location.
Right. And but you know what? I respect it for everything that it was, and suites and open floor, and just it was calm. It was mature. It was professional. And that ain't no shade, no tea to nowhere else that I work. But
so niggas start getting tough up in that motherfucker.
What's y'all biggest pet peeve other than, I mean, of course, people not knowing each other and the camaraderie. What's the biggest pet peeve y'all have with the beauty industry right now?
Right now?
Shit, they don't know shit.
They don't. They shorten the hours. It's oversaturated with people that don't know what they're doing. They come in the shop and they might even be good at cutting, but they have no business understanding. And when you try to teach them, they buck back.
They don't want it, right?
They
Ain't
say,
no
well,
love
when you
for the
came
game.
out, it was then. They wasn't doing that. You could pass out cards. I'm like, well, stop asking me information if you're not going to take it. If you think that's all I can give you is old information, then you need to find another way.
That old information still works.
But make sure you got my booth rent.
And that's the
Don't
problem.
Shoot down.
They
shit, I'm saying if you ain't got my money.
And then you say, look, you ain't been here. So you could tell when somebody full of shit.
Yeah.
Like if you complain about booth rent, it's like, well, you ain't been here though, bro. I see if you was here trying to get it.
Yeah, you ain't
They
here.
don't. Listen.
They lazy. They don't know what they're doing.
There's a generation of people that somehow thought that it was just gonna be quick money.
Give it to them. Yes, that's exactly.
And this was crazy. Anybody who came in COVID anywhere in that time frame, you have a false perception of what this industry really is.
That's what it is.
It was PPP money rolling around.
Yes, it
All
was.
that shit dried up.
Yep.
Yeah.
They thought the money was big, so they thought, okay, well we can charge $100 a cut. Yeah, because them niggas was spending it. But the problem with that is. Now them niggas not. So now the ceiling missing. And they just round here. What is real and what is, it's not sustainable. It is not sustainable.
Not.
We are not living in a time where somebody can pay you $150
right.
a week
You
for
got to be
a fucking
realistic.
haircut.
Like I tell people all the time,
for some paint.
I don't charge no more than what I'm willing to pay. I try because I don't want to chase my common people away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I don't want to chase the truck drivers away, the people that get up and go work in a warehouse all day. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep it to where I'm still
and it's
able
a
to
difference
give a good
in the
service.
understanding.
Yeah, it is. It's like, business. You got to understand business.
And that's the crazy part about it. Like I done ask people, can you afford what you charge?
Yeah.
You ain't trying to charge some shit you can't even afford to pay.
Yeah.
And that's wild. Yeah. And these young cats really do. I done heard conversation from young cats that say they've only worked in a suite. They've never worked in an environment with other barbers.
The shop,
to me, that's stupid because if you just come out of barber college or beauty school, whatever, the only way to get better is to be around other people who's more experienced because you're not going to be the shit. You might be good. Like when I came out of school, everybody like, you're good. I got better from being around better barbers. That's my opinion. You should not go to
That's like with anything. Like I feel like with anything, like even with comedy, like you get better being around better comedians.
Right.
You know, if you teach school, you learn how to handle the kids differently by being with teachers who actually give a fuck about their job. Like, so yeah, that's true. Like I come up in the time I was, what was that beauty school down there that everybody went to?
Magnetic.
Yep.
I went to Magnetic.
I went to Magnetic.
You talking about back Louisiana?
Yeah, back in Shreveport. We both from Shreveport. We from the same hood, everything. Same church.
Magnetic was in the box. This is the crazy part about it. When I started,
y'all
should litter.
When I started at Magnetic, the tuition was $2,500.
That's cheap.
Wow.
$2,500. They ain't take no Pell Grants. They had got some tied up or whatever, and they couldn't get financial assistance. So it was $2,500. They just messed up they
accreditation,
right, with their financial aid or whatever. So it was $2,500. And I couldn't even really afford that. I started going. I got halfway done, and then I started over in barber school. And so when I got halfway done at Votech, I took my Pell Grant and then paid to get my hours transferred. And that's how because I turned a 9-month course into 36 months. But I did whatever I needed to get up out of there.
Let me tell you something. In Texas, like when you get your barber license, you know this, they make you do everything. Like it says barber cosmetologist on my shit.
Oh, wow.
That's what it is.
I can do hair, color, chemical, facials, nails, all of that. And they make you do it all.
That's what barbering technically, it used to be a stronger license than Cosmo. But
you can go get your beautician license and not be a barber.
Yeah, because I did.
Right.
I didn't know that for a minute. I knew that if you went to barber school, like you had to know how to do a roller set.
All of that.
Yeah, and I was like,
all of that. They make you do everything.
Like men gotta know how to do
like
that.
The difference is right with Cosmo don't go over the clippers and like it's certain stuff that the curriculum is different. But
so when I went to barber college, it was a lot of women there because they get in the same knot and some, and then they can use razors and jars. They ain't got to just use buckets, and they allowed to use straight razors. So their qualifications is better.
So I have a barber license. Like I ended up finishing from Votech.
Yeah, I know you got a barber's license. I went to when I was growing up. I would go to
when I had hair.
That's funny.
She did.
You ain't no hair.
Yes, I did.
It must was a little bit.
I didn't cut my hair off until I left the shop. Until I left there.
Oh,
because Khalil was cutting my hair, then Khalil's brother was cutting my hair. Then after that, I just cut it off.
Hair salons don't even take walk-ins no more, huh?
It's hard.
They do that.
When you book, it's hard to get them. Like if you catch me in between and I got the time, I can do it. But if you come in and it's 30 minutes till, I'm not gonna make.
Back in the day, we used to sit in the beauty shop all.
Oh no, we don't do that shit no more.
I do. They still sitting with appointments. Shit, I'm tired, bitch.
Look, we used to sit in the beauty shop all day, and they be working on 3-4 heads.
But that's people who are accustomed to the beauty salon. There are people who are not accustomed to a wait, and that's a different vibe. And this is the crazy part about the complaint about a wait. Ma'am, you're not willing to pay what it takes to not wait.
Yeah.
So just calm down.
Yeah.
Read a book. Have some chips.
See, I don't do that. When you book appointments,
appointment when I got shit to do. Like I make sure I do it when I'm on my day. I ain't got nothing to do.
Right. Because hair is different from barber.
Yeah. Because you go
that's
longer.
Totally.
Yeah,
and I don't know what you're gonna bring in. I don't know what kind of disaster.
See, my thing is like with a head. Like I do an hour. Some people might do 30. I do an hour per client. So when I'm booked, I mean, and I don't even want you coming early because I don't want you sitting around.
Don't sit up in here.
Just come on your time, because I like to be in and out. I like my shit to be clockwork,
Right. Don't nobody want all.
And then I hate when they come early and I got a little break and they want to sit in the chair. I'm like, nah, nigga, you going to wait. You're like, I want to sit down for a minute. You know what I'm saying? I stand up 13 hours a day.
I want to sit down
all of that,
and eat
everything.
I don't want to stand up and eat. I eat cold food every day. Some days I forget to even eat.
I don't do that no more. I'll make somebody wake, man. I'm gonna eat, man.
You better.
I got to. I'll get lightheaded up and man.
Sometimes I be on drugs though, so I don't really. I forget to I forget. Busy, my mind races.
But see, I think our school was like the last of the old school. Yeah. Like we was the last. Yeah, these motherfuckers coming out now. It ain't the same. It's a whole nother. It's a whole. Even the women is jacked up. They want to do locks and twists. Like I had a chick come to me and she said. She's trying to get her license back in Texas, but she can, lock and braid and all that, whatever. So I was like, cool. Then she hit me with some other shit. She's like, well, it's all right if I have my son around. He's 2 years old and I ain't got nobody to watch him. I said, that'll be up to you if you can handle it. You know what I'm saying? Then she hit me with some other shit. She said, was it okay if I play gospel music because I like to set the tone? I just ain't call her back no more. Like, I'm done. Like, it's a barbershop, not a...
This is a barbershop.
You ain't gonna come in and tweak us out. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I'm saying too. And I learned early on in my career. You don't ever know what people going through. And I get it. That's not my space ain't I ain't got no healing space like that. Let me say that. We're not finna turn this on and you bitches get to slide in the chair crying and shit. Deliver me. And bitches is like, ooh. Like, all it take is for one person to have an episode under the dryer and don't nobody know what the fuck to do. We're not playing that anymore. Yeah, put it in your headphones.
You'd have been there.
We're not doing it. Yeah. We're not doing it. The minute you have somebody have a moment in your chair and I'm like, bitch, I don't know what to do.
I had barbers have moments. I had a barber come in there and I like dude. I went to school with him. He put a Bluetooth speaker on his station and played music. I had to tap him like, bro, you going to get some headphones for that. I said, there's a TV on. You're not going to, we ain't going to sit here and struggle to listen to, all this shit going on. He was like, well, that's my space. And I was like, yeah, it's cool. But you can't.
Put your headphones on.
Okay, so I do got another question and then we can move on and talk about something else. But how do y'all feel coming from the old school way of doing things to how it is now? Back in the day when I did go to the beauty shop, back then, hairstylists knew how to do everything. Now, it's like we pick and choose our specialties. So how do y'all feel about that versus, because you back in the day, you used to have one hairstylist that could do everything. And now it's
that was her bad because she was overworked and underpaid. Let me tell you something. I got a simple slogan. If you ain't got it, you can't get it. That mean I don't do no weave, no extensions, no nothing. People say, well, you do it to you. I also wipe my own ass. Okay? Yeah. What I'm saying is it is okay to specialize in what you... The problem with a lot of that is so many people are trying to do everything and you're not even good at the first thing. Hone in on that. Master the first craft and then go on. But trying to do everything and everything is mid as shit, girl, get out of here. Cut that out.
See, as a barber though, I pretty much could do everything.
But do you do everything?
Yeah. Only thing I really say I don't do is do the man units. I can do them, but the clientele for it ain't there no more like that.
It is. You just got to be okay.
Let me finish. Let me finish. I had problems with the units. And so I tell them, look, buy your own unit. And if it ain't right for your head, I'm not doing it, but I'm not buying the units no more. I didn't like that part again because you get shit and then they don't come, then they too expensive. Or it'd be the wrong shit when you get it. So I let that part go. But I got one guy that I might, do that too. But other than that, I can do everything. As a barber, yeah, there ain't nothing I can't do.
And I can't. I just don't want to. Yeah. And so in that, you have to choose. And this is what I'm saying, because this was crazy. We all started out doing whatever we started out doing, and you grow into it, and you hone in on your craft.
There's a lot more to do for a woman, too.
Well, this is what I'm saying, though. No matter what I know as a woman, I can take my shears and a comb and go make money anywhere. Yeah. That's what my skill set is. You don't have to bring shit to me. Ain't no overhead. I can go and do straight haircuts. On the side, I don't need no electricity. And now everything wireless.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is there are people who have a skill set that a lot of these hairstylists, I'm gonna call a spade a spade. Y'all bitches is seamstress. Bitch, you can't do no hair, you sew.
All you do
You may
is
as well make a dress.
quick weaves and wigs.
I know some that just went to making wigs and shit to make money.
And don't get me wrong.
They do well.
And that is absolutely, wigs are well. However, if you ever get stuck somewhere where you ain't got no hair, you ain't got no glue, you ain't got no sewing machine, you ain't got no cat, what can you do?
Yeah.
I can make money anywhere because of my skill set of what I know, the knowledge that I have. Putting together a wig is one thing, and I'm not ever going to discredit anybody. That is awesome, but it also takes a startup cost. It don't take no startup with no comb and no shears.
Start with that,
yeah. And I mean, and it is true because now things, you might have different hairstylists for different things. Like I got a braider I go to just for braids. I don't let her do nothing else on my hair. I let her do just my braids, and she cold at what she do.
But a lot of them don't even have license. They just got a lock and braid license now. Do they got that?
I think they got rid of that.
They got rid of the lot, but you can do it though.
They used to have one. It was like 500 hours.
Yeah, and then I got my other girl. She do my natural hair or my weaves and wigs and stuff like that. Like she do kind of the other stuff, but one thing she don't do short hair. She do not do like if you got like your hair or like real short hair, all that little bit of curling and
that is what I'm saying. I encourage anybody out there to be skilled in hair, in hair cutting, hairstyle, like whatever it like. Just gluing tracks and make it like, and then when you get it, and then you get this blunt cut wig and it's just stiff, you get this Dora. Learn, get better. That's all I'm saying. I encourage anybody to learn, and it's okay if you got a whole nother job and you just do this on the side or whatever. That's fine. But my biggest beef with people who downplay this industry, I can't tell you the last time I had a job. I've raised 2 children by myself. Yeah, I've loved it.
We work for ourselves.
Right, but I'm saying people downplay hairstylists like this. What I'm saying, I've had clients who their daughters wanted to go to school to do hair, and you don't want to do you ain't finna do that, girl. You finna go to school for the da 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 da. Oh, so you finna encourage your daughter to get over $100,000 in student loan debt when she could be making hair like money tomorrow.
That's because they don't know the business. They don't know the money that's out here.
Let me tell you something. I appreciate y'all. If anybody, let me tell you something. I love all y'all, because you didn't did work on me, Jasmine, Shamika, my cousin Michelle, baby, Keishana. I appreciate each and every one of the people that have ever touched my head or they touched my hair recently. Because look, when I tell you I'm not combing no hair, and I hate doing hair.
I think they need to do better. That's my opinion.
Who you talking about?
No, I ain't saying nothing.
Oh, okay, because I call all them on the phone on FaceTime right now. They'll cuss your ass out.
This is what I am going to say, though. I want the women out there to know COVID is over. Come get your hair done, baby. Stop living and looking like a slave. That ain't how you want. When you look good, you feel good. It's time to come get your hair done, baby.
It is.
It didn't work for you. You tried natural. It didn't work. Get your pixie back.
Speaking as somebody who been natural their whole life, I get my hair done. Like, cause I do not play. Like I do my, while it's hot, cause it's cooling down there, so I'm about to take my braids down and start rocking my real hair for a little bit. But boy, first of all, I got a lot of hair. Will you tell this boy I got a lot of hair?
I didn't say you didn't.
Hey, Nags.
Did I say anything? I didn't say shit. I just said
cause your car ain't got no roof. I got a lot of hair.
Cool.
My
I
hair
had
long.
fun with my hair. I'm cool with it. You know what I mean?
Chuck said I got a beard.
Hey, I had fun with my hair. I'm good with it.
Don't you ever
I braid my beard if I need to.
I grow it back.
I come cut out.
I don't struggle to grow this. This shit grow overnight. I'm about to cut it off.
Nah, don't do that because people been doing it on TikTok. I'm so tired of these men
it's gonna grow back.
I
used to cut it off at least twice a year. It just grow back.
Please don't. I'm so tired of these men cutting their beards off, looking like Carl Winslow.
I don't look funny without my beard.
Nah, Chuck probably still look young and tender under that beard. Right now,
but you knew me when I ain't have a beard.
I can't remember. I don't remember.
Young and tender.
Yeah, she tripping.
I don't want to see your transparent ass with no beard.
Dang.
I'm tired of looking at your fucking forehead.
That's fine.
Put that wrap down here like LeBron shit.
Nope.
Covering that motherfucker up.
Oh, y'all childish.
And he is.
We gonna get off of here because I don't feel like hearing this shit.
Yeah, boy, fuck you.
Fuck you too. Fuck you too.
Yeah, y'all good and childish. That's what y'all do.
Oh, you ain't seen shit yet. I told you that when you got here.
Listen, I wasn't finna. I don't know why he thought we was gonna be trouble. I ain't finna kick up no shit.
Because anytime it's just me, her, and Carmen, they be kind of
he be feeling like
my
he
ass back and forth.
Up on.
They do.
Ain't nobody ganging up on your ass.
They do. But let's talk about something else.
Diddy.
Damn.
Look, we got to talk about it. Look, I'm looking at the time and We've been running it
Baby,
down.
this
I
scared
want
the
to
fuck
get
out of me. I ain't slipped since. I'm gonna keep it a buck, baby. Please don't ever put your hands on me.
Ooh.
Diddy.
Did you watch the documentary?
That's what I'm saying. I couldn't even finish it. Diddy scared me. I'm scared of him.
So that documentary has so many moving parts. Like, first of all, the number one funniest thing, it ain't funny, but Lil Rod.
That shit was crazy.
Why, if you waking, first of all, when the man showed you the video of the white man getting his booty hole penetrated, why would you stay around to see what comes after?
That's why it's hard to believe him.
It's not hard to believe.
It ain't hard to believe him.
For me, it is. As a man, it's hard to believe.
Okay, and I'm saying generationally, in different times, this is the deal. Even when I think back on Making the Band, when them niggas walked to get the cheesecake.
Yeah.
Back then, that was the only way to make it was through. We didn't have social media.
Yeah.
So you had to do what the people was telling. They thought that was the only way to make it.
Like going to go get me some coffee with 3 creams and 2 sugars.
Because you could easily get blackballed. Now in this space of social media, as things have changed and transpired, you finally get your shot. People, again, there's a generation who grew up strictly with social media. So all they believe is the smoke and mirrors.
Yeah. Because that's all social media is.
But I'm going to say this. Y'all taking away people's... Not taking away, but people have the power to make their own decisions. There's a part of, like, responsibility you have to have. If I wake up and I wake up one day, don't know what happened the night before, and I wake up with a woman, I ain't going to be fucked up about it. But if I say I wake up and I'm sore and don't know what happened, and I wake up one day and I wake up next to a dude or Diddy or some shit, nigga, you think I'm a... let me finish. You think... that this shit ain't going, like, I'm a either go to jail, somebody getting hurt. I'm not waking up with my shit hurting or next to a man and thinking I'm going to be all right with that. And then he went on to keep doing it. So, in a man's opinion, you like it because you kept doing it.
So let me say this real quick because I'm a pivot and show you where I'm completely in agreement. I believe that he definitely knows. Here's the thing. When people are desperate and people want something so bad, think about, just like you talking about the Making the Band, these people are broke. They've been struggling. They just want to make it so bad. So me walking 10 miles to get this man some cheesecake, I will walk them 10 miles if that means I'm going to get this deal and I'm going to make these records and I'm going to make this money and take my family out the hood and buy my mama the house that she always wanted. When people are desperate, they will do anything.
And see, now I'm gonna just give it right back to you. You saying that's a decision that they made to do that.
And everybody
that's on them.
Everybody's not as strong as you are.
It's not strength.
Everybody's not as strong as me and her. Like, but that's the thing. It does come down to that because it comes down to their mentality.
You gotta be responsible. You're an individual.
Right, everybody's not like that.
You have to be. You can't hold somebody else responsible for decisions you made.
But
yes, you can.
I can hold you responsible for decisions you made. They don't have to be. If I laid here and I got drunk and then you took advantage of me while I was drunk, that's a decision you made.
Yeah, but hold up. But you decided to keep doing it over and over.
I didn't decide to keep laying here.
Well, that's what Lil Rod did.
No, Lil Rod was just like, I don't know.
Rod stayed there for months.
No, Lil Rod, the situation with Lil Rod was...
That man
that's why he doing it. I was going to say,
money.
They all got an axe to grind with Diddy because he wasn't paying them.
So the thing was, Lil Rod he showed him the video first. Lil Rod continued to do business with him, hang with him, be around him, and then he would have these parties and he would give them drugs and they would get messed up. And then he said when sometimes he would wake up in the morning, it would be a woman next to him. Sometimes he'll wake up and it will be a man next to him. This is why I completely believe the story, and I can't understand what would make him continue to stay, but why I believe that he did, and because it's happened so many other times before. I don't know. I was telling we was talking about this on Clubhouse Day. Have you ever seen Baby Reindeer? Mm-hmm. Baby Reindeer that was on Netflix. Did you watch that? Baby Reindeer, this is the perfect example, and it's literally the same situation just with white folks.
It's Hollywood.
It's Hollywood. Right. This man, this story is so crazy because it's a true story, and the man who wrote the story, who the story was about, he actually played himself in the Netflix special. So what happened was the dude was a stand-up comedian, and he was terrible, and he wanted to blow and pop and go to the next level. And eventually he ran across this man that was like a producer, big time dude, work on movies and stuff. He was like, I want to work with you to put these movies out. Old dude is a comedian. He's struggling. This his big break in his mind. So he starts going over to the man's house. They having these writing sessions and they working on stuff, and it started off cool. The man was on drugs. The comedian was not. The man introduced the comedian to drugs. He tried them. That's how shit got started. They started he giving them drugs. You know, drugs is an addiction. And he going over there. They having these writing sessions, and they getting drunk, and they getting high, and doing all these crazy drugs. And then he would pass out. And he would wake up, and he would be in, like, it would be like he'll wake up and his pants be down, or he'll wake up and something wasn't right. And then one day, something was weird to him, but it was like he was putting his finger on it, but he wasn't quite putting his finger on it. And then eventually, he passed out in one of their binges and woke up, and the man was performing services on him. Like, and it was brutal. It was rough. And it was like,
this sounds the same shit to do.
It's literally the same exact story.
It sounds like the Tyler Perry shit.
It sounds just like Tyler Perry. When he hit that shower and that water hit that ass.
Oh, that water hit his butt, and it was a wrap. But
and if you ever did booty do
he knew his booty got busted.
Did the nigga leave, or did he try to fight?
But that's the thing.
He was being groomed.
He was being groomed, and then he got dependent on the drugs that the man was giving him. And then it was like, because he
had a stalker.
He couldn't believe that this was happening to him.
I get it. See, people like eat this stuff up, but this is the thing. Like, when you got experience in courtrooms, in and out of court, look at what the jury said. The two jurors that talked, they told the truth. They're not going to buy that. It doesn't matter. You're responsible if you stay with the Indian dude. Say it takes two to clap. It's one side and the other side that cooperated. They're not in a court of law. That shit don't fly. I get it. The court of public opinion, it flies, but not in the court of law, because you didn't do what you're supposed to do. You didn't go report it. You didn't leave. You stayed and you kept going.
But that's tricky because
it's not tricky.
That is tricky because think about it. It goes back to, let's go back to R. Kelly. The same situation is like when people are put in these situations, it's easy for us on the outside.
It was kids.
But it's us on the, because there was a lot of adults involved in it too. When we're on the outside looking in, it's hard. It's hard for us, if we've never been in that situation, it's hard for us to say what we would do in that situation.
I mean,
let me tell you something.
I've been in this situation. I've been in and out of group homes.
I done been, and I ain't before I had my domestic violence situation, right?
Well,
I was like,
you keep saying your domestic violence, was it you on him or him on you?
It was him on me.
Okay.
And we were out of town, and I always said, like, oh, if a nigga put his hands on me, I'ma do this, I'ma do that, I'ma do this. And it was like, until I got in that situation and I was really faced with it, and I felt like I was in fear for my life.
But Vandy, you got the fuck out of it.
Yes, I did. No. Because that's what, I got out of it. But leading up to how I got out of it, me having to ride back home with that nigga, back from Houston, that nigga threatening to throw me out the car, when, like, it's something as simple as, my people was like, my homegirls was like, you just stay in Houston, we'll drive down there and get you, whatever we gotta do. But it was like, for me, I was like, I just want to get home. And so I got in the car with this nigga. This nigga was threatening to throw me out the car on the highway between Houston and Arlington. Like, if you say anything in this car, right, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, until you're in that situation, you do not know what the fuck you gonna do. So in any situation, when it comes to rape, molestation, domestic violence, any of those situations, we do not know. Because we thinking from a logical standpoint of, I ain't been in that situation. You ain't had to wake up in a bed with a man next to you, and you don't understand what the fuck just happened. So you don't.
Why would I put myself in that situation?
You don't always.
You don't know that. They was on drugs.
I was in a 9-year relationship with. I was in an abusive relationship for 9 years and didn't even realize it. I thought it wasn't abuse because he wasn't winning. Shit. But that wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't just beating my ass, nigga. Ain't no TKO.
Yeah.
But we was scrapping back and forth. There was times where he would get drunk and nigga done snatched me out the bed before. Me and my child, and grabbed me by the neck, walked me out like a pit bull. Didn't even for 9 years.
He must have been big, because your neck,
little bitty nigga.
And he grabbed you around your neck?
Little bitty nigga. in my prime of fighting. But, sometimes you get tired of fighting. You get tired of going back. So for younger people who don't understand the situations that they may be trapped in or how to get out of them, that's something that at 46, 45, be 46, I can say now how to avoid certain situations.
Yeah.
But I know in my youth, it wasn't nothing but the grace of God.
Yeah.
It was my grandmother, it was my mom, it was whoever prayed for me. Because I did a lot of shit that I put myself in bad situations. And I'm just thankful that they didn't go all the way left. But at the same rate, like when people are young and vulnerable and definitely in this day and age of social media, pumping all of this, you can do it too. You can make it be. People knowing what is the flesh and knowing what's right and what's not. That man said he woke up sometimes with women and sometimes Diddy would be in the bed. What the fuck do you really know that Diddy got you, or do you think, because I'm just saying, in a younger mind, you could say, well, maybe he was just with somebody else in here too, and it was like 4 of us, and then, no, nigga, it was you and him. You know what I'm saying? Like,
all I'm saying is,
they on drugs.
All I'm saying in a court of law, that shit ain't gonna fly. It just ain't.
Well, we
why you think a lot of
that's why a lot of sexual assault.
Well, no, I ain't talking about this. I'm talking about the whole situation. Most of the people in the documentary had an axe to grind with Puffy. He fucked them over money, whatever. So they, that's a motive. But all I'm saying is, a lot of this stuff already been through the courtroom, and a lot of it's been kicked out.
Some of it has not, and I'm
because Aubrey,
like,
Aubrey.
Listen,
now Aubrey.
Almost
let
half,
me say something.
Almost half of the cases. The case he had got thrown out.
Because Aubrey was the one who really got me. When
I couldn't watch it past that.
Aubrey took the stand in the case.
When Aubrey
when she read that affidavit,
getting raped.
She had read an affidavit, and what she said was the people who put that affidavit out, who summoned her, she said she was not going to pursue it because if, let's say that person is lying, she's gonna go at them with everything she got. But let her go after them, after P. Diddy for real, because she doesn't know if she was raped or not.
I know.
She going off of what somebody else
told
said.
her. Yeah.
Somebody told her that she was raped. She does not know she was raped.
Right.
So if she, and like she said, if I go against him, he got more money, more power, more pull than I do. And if I lose that case, that ruins the credibility of everybody that goes before me.
Can I say something to you though? She ain't got no fucking case.
How you know that?
Because she don't know what happened. She don't remember. Let me finish.
It's an affidavit.
Baby, listen, it's an affidavit that somebody said. That's all. Affidavits, I can go make an affidavit right now and have a notary sign it. That's all the affidavit.
But if she still moves forward to press charges, she can.
Let's talk about what's real.
Well, that's what you're talking about. Her going to court.
This is the crazy part about that. We got court, and then we got people who are living these lives and living the trauma of. It's not gonna work in court. I did get raped. And everybody knows I got raped.
Well, she don't know if she even got raped.
No. And that's the crazy part about that.
But she was drugged.
The crazy part about that. If you've ever been out of your mind and you don't know what, hell, I done laid with niggas I done been with.
But she never said that.
Happened.
She said she never did alcohol
because she don't even know if she was or not. That nigga was lacing baby oil. Ain't no telling what he was putting drugs in.
How do you know it's real though? You don't know. Like Tukey said his best defense, he don't remember what happened. Didn't he get life and then he get the death penalty? Because he killed them people, but his defense was he didn't remember what happened. It don't work.
It didn't happen.
It did happen. He said he don't remember.
But that doesn't mean it didn't happen because she was incoherent and doesn't know.
In a court of law, I seen everything she said.
I mean, I understand.
She don't remember taking drugs, don't remember taking alcohol, don't remember getting raped. Somebody told her that it was her.
I never took an ecstasy. I never took a pill ever in my life. But if somebody put a pill in my drink and I don't know it.
Folks drank. He was
drugging folks.
Look, I'm not in his defense. All I'm saying is Puffy did a lot of fucked up shit. But what I'm saying, a lot of the allegations that came towards him, this shit don't go nowhere. It's all the shit that was on it was everything we knew already.
But that don't mean it ain't true.
There wasn't nothing there that was new. It was reiterated information.
I think he licked butt. I think he did whatever they say he did. He did.
I'm just saying.
But what Aubrey said is the reason why it's so hard for people to come
Absolutely.
forward with
Absolutely.
that kind of stuff because of, I mean, she broke it. What she said was a mic drop. They didn't have to say
They
nothing
didn't-
else
I
after that.
just read it.
Because
Girl,
what
let me
she
tell you
said
something.
was it. Like, if I go against these people and I don't, and I can't prove anything, even if it was a
I
100 people in the room,
discredit
and
all
all
the
100 of
victims.
them
Absolutely.
saw it happen, and I didn't know it was happening to me, and I go against this man, and I can't prove what these 100 people are saying. That ruins the credibility of everything.
It wasn't gonna work anyway.
I'm gonna tell you
You
what
ain't got
got
no
me
case.
though.
But it don't matter. He
This what
still
got me
did
with
it.
Diddy. When Diddy
don't know if
was,
he
was
did it,
tapping
'cause
that
she don't
ring up
know.
against that chair, I said, "Oh, that nigga crazy. He crazy.
That nigga crazy
That
as
nigga
hell.
was tapping that big thick ass ring
That nigga
up
crazy
against that
as hell.
chair. Okay. So this is what I'm telling you. This is what I'm saying. Shit, nah. Don't ever put your hands on me, Diddy. The way he snatched Cassie in that hallway.
Even some of the information in there got proven wrong that it was a lie.
I don't give a shit.
I don't know, because even with that shit
I can't.
with the jurors and
Now I'm
how
talking
they
about
was
Biggie's estate came out and said that was a lie.
That's fine too. I don't care about rumors. Like, what I
Them
care
people don't
about
know.
is the way he
That's
snatched
Biggie's
Cassie
estate.
back in that
His family's
hallway.
estate. Why? What you mean they don't
that
know?
man was
That
changing
don't-
paperwork after the man died.
Don't none of that.
Like,
I don't even care
believe
about
none of that. I
I don't
don't
care about
believe none of
any
that.
nigga as big as Diddy was, the way he was beating up on Cassie on some get your ass back up in here.
And everybody knew
And the
about it.
towel never even came off.
Mhm.
You didn't even care
Come
if
on,
the
man.
towel came off or
So,
not.
so why ain't Cassie go to the police though? I'm just asking. I'm
She
allowed
did.
to ask. She never went to the police. Cassie
no,
never
okay,
had
she
a
might not
criminal-
have went to the police.
Cassie never
but
had
she
a criminal-
did eventually
But
file
go-
charges.
But go to the police.
She
and
never
tell
had a
them
criminal
what.
case against
But
Puffy.
she
Why do-
eventually.
This is
doesn't
what I'm
It
matter.
wasn't
saying.
charges. That was a
Okay,
a
well,
civil
she-
suit.
So you
was a
think she
suit.
like getting beat up?
I think she wanted something out of it. I think she invested her time expecting to get something out
I
of
think
it.
she didn't know how to get out. This nigga's gonna kill me.
She kept
He's
going.
gonna kill me.
No, that's not true. She got out several times and went back. She did. They proved that in the
you know,
courtroom.
He don't understand what
I wish I
grooming
had
is.
a dick.
No, I do understand.
I
I
don't
just,
understand what
I just think people
long
need to be
red dick.
accountable
I
for
wish I was a
themselves,
man.
though. They do. They got to be accountable
At the end of the day, I believe they said everything that nigga said he
everything
did.
that
Everything they
nigga-
said that
Come
nigga
on.
did, he
He'll be
did.
out in about
that
18
shit.
months, so
He might be, but
I mean, that's fine, but his career ain't gonna be the same.
He can
don't
fuck
matter. I'd
kids
rather have
he
my
done
freedom
groomed.
than my
But this is the
career.
crazy part about
I
it. Somebody
mean-
will still deal with Diddy. Somebody will
They will. They
absolutely still
absolutely
deal
will.
with him.
Yeah, but I'm sure he having more fun in prison. He finding there with all the booty holes he can bust up as much as he wants.
Nah, it's the feds. It ain't like that in there.
I don't care. I'm sure he finding a way.
Can't walk the yard
he
being
did
a
it.
punk. It
He
ain't
out
the
there
state.
fucking somebody.
I'm sure he got what
Fucking
he
the guards. He fucking somebody.
I'll say anything.
I don't give a damn what he gonna do to me. He gonna blow my car up like I'm
gonna do nothing. I just said you
I
said
don't give a
anything.
fuck.
He better not blow
Obviously,
my
you
car.
don't give a
Did he
fuck.
use a bitch?
Oh, he can blow it
He's
up,
a
really,
punk
because I'm
bitch.
sick of paying that goddamn car note. But I'm just saying, like, I don't. All I'm gonna say, it's really difficult.
So is 50 butthurt?
Oh, I don't think so at all. I think 50 made the best financial decision possible.
Mhm.
Like, 50 is not. This how I know 50 ain't no fool when it come to money.
Mhm.
He still be wearing them jeans from DTLR. I don't give a fuck how much money 50 can show up with a Gucci blazer on, but he gonna have on them DTLR ass jeans. What I'm saying is he makes the best financial decisions.
I don't know
And
about that.
Man, that shit.
Did he?
Listen.
He been sued and lost a lot of money.
So?
But what
A lot
I'm
of people
saying
get
is
sued.
an
No, he ain't made
opportunity
good
to
financial
create.
decisions.
Well, what I'm saying is
Like when he
you
tried
look
to steal them headphones, that boy sued the paint off him.
coming from Stars to Netflix and getting. You bought this. Diddy didn't pay his bill.
Mhm.
Diddy didn't pay his bill. And if you know how entertainment
Look.
and money goes, shit, it's going to the highest
Hey,
bidder.
I said that's the dumbest shit to.
Mhm.
That was the dumbest shit
To let
Diddy to
somebody-
do was record him leading up to that shit,
And then play a nigga on the bill.
Well,
And
he was
that
working on
nigga
his
said-
own documentary.
Exactly.
He was.
To what? Flip the narrative to make him look like the good guy.
This
And I'm glad
I
that
bought
that
it. I
nigga
put
with
it
the
out.
camera had a mind on him to sell 50 cents. Because I would have
Because I
ran
need
the
my
50
money.
cents.
And that's the thing, entertainment, realistically, even Paul Lil Rod or whatever, how long he say he spent with Diddy? Can you imagine spending months with somebody and never receiving compensation?
It took him
Well, it's a
8
lot.
months to
Never
write 2
receiving-
bars. What the fuck?
I'm just saying, when you get tired, like, you know what I'm out, this ain't gonna work. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's still a decision you have to make.
Right.
What
but,
do we talk about in our business? It's business decision
but
making.
I had
You
to
still
learn
have
that through experience as well.
I mean, I had other businesses before that.
I've been offered opportunities to go. And this is the thing, even and I say entertainment. As a hairstylist and makeup artist, I've worked on set of certain shows, certain things, and I've been offered bigger gigs.
Mm-hmm.
But I was not in a position financially to receive those blessings. Meaning, I can't be gone from my shop for 6 weeks.
I went through that too, and I told him I'm here because of my kids. I can't move around with you like that. I can't do that.
And so with that, this little Rod fella was in a position where he could go where he felt like the money was. Nobody would think that Diddy gonna stiff you.
Music is a little different though, because you kind of, it ain't like you doing a sew-in. Like if I do your sew-in today, bitch, you got to pay me today for your sew-in. I can't do your sew-in and you pay me 3 months later for the sew-in that I did.
But industry-wise, there's a 30-60 net.
It's contractual, man.
Right.
Little Rod just ain't do the paperwork.
I don't think it's that, because I've worked on sets where it's you have 30. It's when they say 30 to 60 days to pay you out, and you know that going in. So that's what you are contemplating on. Okay, so maybe by the end of the month,
I did that with 80/20.
Okay,
I didn't get paid. I had to film first. I had to do all that filming.
But you had a contract.
I mean, yes, I
Lil
did.
Rod don't got
I had a contract. But I got paid after that. But it's not nothing that's right now.
We cannot. This is what I'm saying is an agreement is an agreement. Contract.
Yeah, he's suing by word of mouth. He don't have any paperwork.
We got Diddy saying I'm gonna pay you. I just ain't came through. I told you I'm gonna pay you. And this is what I'm saying.
He said it.
This is what's real. We can have an agreement. That's no different than somebody saying, "Well, I'm gonna sit in your chair. I'm gonna agree to these services." You don't have a contract per client that sits in your chair. They've agreed it, but they can also get up and walk the fuck out.
No, they can't.
Because you're gonna beat them up. Because I'm not gonna beat them up.
I'm not gonna beat nobody up either. I'm not gonna beat nobody up and go to jail by $45.
Okay, but that's what I'm saying.
But they do have. When you book on my site, you do have an obligation to pay me. And so every client that comes and sit in your chair, if they get up and walk out, that's a felony. They have to pay you.
It's not a felony amount, though. They
still have to pay you. You can call the police on them. I'm not saying I would do that, but you can call the police on them and they'll have to pay you.
Right. And so Lil Rod called the police and he still ain't got paid.
Lil Rod ain't called the police.
You can't squeeze blood from a turnip is what I'm saying.
Lil Rod didn't call the police, baby. You getting it twisted.
Whether he did or not, he
filed a civil suit.
Okay. And that's what you would have to do too.
No,
because Arlington police is not going to come arrest somebody.
No,
they're gonna suggest that you pay.
That's not
We're going to suggest we can give you a citation.
That ain't true. They're going to come
if it's not over $100.
They're going to come.
If it's not over $100,
they're still going to.
If you're Arlington PD, comment in the.
I got 5 to 6 Arlington PDs that come and get a haircut. So what I'm saying, they're going to come and do a police report or what you call it. They're not
going to arrest them.
No, because they're not going to be there for one.
And so you're going to have to do what?
I'm going to have to
file it in court.
Yeah, exactly.
Right, like Lil Rod filed in court.
That's not the same, because I have a police report. I reported it to the police, baby. It's not the same.
But what if they put the wrong? Let's say I book on
and ain't
your
nobody
site.
ever just get up and walk out my chair and
let's say I do that, but I booked on the site with other information. I put other information in and not my information, and I still walked out on you. If you file a police report, you got fake information.
It's hard to do that on my shit. Like it's like because everything you gotta it come up. Like I can
Chuck
go back.
He got a Game of Thrones contract. It's in stone.
You know what I'm saying though?
What I'm saying
is
not
true.
People flake out on stuff, and
they do.
Congrats to you who've never gone through that. There are people going through this every day.
Somebody got up and walked out your chair before.
They are not getting paid for services rendered, and that is all we're saying is that we can have any kind of contracts, we can have any kind of agreements, but if somebody say I ain't gonna pay you, then what can you do?
If you got a legal contract, it's a binding agreement.
So you can pay more money for an attorney.
So what I'm saying, just listen.
So when they book, they sign
this. Let me finish, man. When it comes to the music industry, you have in most industries, you have a contract. If you have a contract, then you have proof of what you agreed to. So that's more stability going forward with your case. Like you got a higher chance of winning than going in there and say, we did this on a handshake.
I know, but I already got evicted at this point. What I'm saying is, when you're waiting for a 90-day to 120 day, like this, if somebody guaranteed they would pay by this time frame and they did not.
But how do you prove that he agreed to pay that without a contract? Is what I'm saying. They're going to throw his case out if it ain't already been thrown out. Most of them cases they talked about been thrown out.
He got recordings of him talking to him on the
them out
phone.
or not doesn't matter, because what I'm saying is you can't squeeze blood from a turnip. Meaning you can't, even with. You can get judgments all day long, but can't nobody force me to pay. No, they can't unless they. If they're not garnishing my wages, they can't force me.
Once you get a ruling and somebody got to pay you, and they don't pay you, you go for it. And you file what they call a motion to enforce judgment. It's a process you got to go through, and eventually they'll start garnishing your wages.
Not here, they won't. If it's not in the state of Texas, they do not garnish wages if it's not the federal government.
Can I finish? It's bullshit because when I went through my divorce, my ex-wife ended up owing me money. She didn't give it to me. Went to my lawyer. This is where I get this from, and we did a motion to enforce judgment. The judge linked on her, and she had to cut me a check. Period. And I asked the lawyer, listen.
She could put you on the credit with everybody else.
No, when you talk to the lawyer, it's a process you have to go through. And eventually the judge can rule where they will garnish her wages or take her tax return. It's like going to try to get your passport. Owe the government, owe the state, owe anything. You're not getting that passport until you pay. I promise you.
People don't need their passport.
She needs her passport.
Now, I got a nigga owe me about $42,000 in arrears. Shit.
Well,
what I'm saying is you can't squeeze blood from a turnip. Ultimately, so contractually going back and forth to court, everybody's not in a position to do that.
They can't do that with the recordings of him telling him he owe him money.
Whatever they do.
The problem is it ain't agreed amount or nothing over the phone. I heard all the recordings too. I'm just saying it just ain't agreeing to what they. He's just stupid. You don't do business like that.
I ain't gonna say he's stupid.
He is. Lil Rod. Look, I'm saying that Lil Rod is stupid. Lil Rod, if you listening, you're stupid, my dude. He's stupid.
That's so rude.
You go lay down and men is waking up next to you.
I ain't gonna say you stupid, but
he's stupid. He's stupid. I don't feel sorry for him at all.
Got your booty played with.
You definitely got that tuna
and that's not stupid.
Off.
You might want to get you a little preparation H.
But shit, Lil Rod say.
You think his mom ain't gonna say nothing like, "Well, baby, why ain't you leave?"
I mean, she might, but
she might have. But he did that.
He a grown man.
Yeah, grown man. He might have liked. He must have liked it.
He made his own decisions.
Yeah,
I mean, but he probably. I mean,
yeah, he liked it. If he'd have got paid, he would have never reported it.
What if? Okay, but what if
he'd have got paid? He wouldn't have reported it.
What if he woke
Diddy
up?
probably should have paid him then.
He should have paid him.
What if he went on a 20-day binge and 19 of them days he woke up next to a woman, and that 20th day he woke up next to Diddy, and he was like, "I'm done."
This was crazy though. What if he never woke up to Diddy, but Diddy still got you?
If Diddy,
you only woke up with women,
he just pulled out and rolled over.
And left.
Yep. And you wouldn't even known. And you would have been like, maybe I pushed too hard when I went to the bathroom or something. Your booty can hurt for a lot of reasons.
Nah, bro, nah.
Women peg too.
Nah.
Yep.
Nah. I'm just saying.
And I mean, he could have been constipated and he was pushing too hard. He got big turds.
No. Hell no. Y'all giving that nigga too much credit. Hell no.
I don't listen.
Let me wake up and nigga laying next to me and I don't know what happened. We gonna tear this motherfucker up.
I don't put nothing past these.
I'm going to jail. I'm tearing some shit up.
They were partying, however they were partying.
That's on them. Then he got what he wanted.
They was doing all kind of drugs.
If a nigga gonna show me a video of another man taking in the ass, and I'm gonna stick around like I'm cool. I'm gonna stay around and just I'm gonna stick it out and make my money.
All I'm gonna say is I ain't never been presented with the opportunity. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't giving you no pass.
He ain't presented me with enough.
You make adult decisions, man.
I ain't had a nigga lie to me about enough money yet. Nigga tell me 250,000 shit. I lay there too and wait to see what happens.
You're a woman though. That's a little different.
Stick it in his butt. See what's
a little
up.
Different.
And this is crazy part. We don't know who he might have stuck in the butt. I don't know. Don't nobody know what happened. He just saying who he woke up with. We don't know if he did the sticking or the getting stuck.
2 men waking up in the bed next to each other is crazy.
That's crazy.
And y'all ain't related.
Listen.
I just don't see no judge or no jury gonna believe it.
Even if they is related. You seen White Lotus? Oh.
Now that was nasty.
Have I seen White Lotus?
Even if they
you talking about the dad?
The son, the brothers. It was 2 brothers and the brother was.
Have I seen White
Lotus? I thought the dad was hitting everybody. The son and
it's 4. I think it's like 4 seasons. It was on. I think it was on that last season.
You don't watch that.
That's a wild. That sounds like a wild show.
It's good though.
Brokeback Mountain did too much for me.
It's good.
I ain't even watched that.
You don't want to.
I ain't want to. No.
That was rough. Yeah. That was a rough watch.
No, I ain't want to watch that.
Did it?
Anybody taking booty hole is just rough. You know what?
I think that's a strong person though. Listen to me. If you
that's
ever
the
had
strongest
booty limits, you got
that is you are the gay men are the strongest people.
Ah man, I be sick of this shit.
That's tough.
Well, this a different kind of tough to take one in the butt.
Well, with that, we're gonna end the show. We're gonna end the show. Hey, please like and subscribe. And if you got any topics or something you want us to talk about, at least some comments.
If you a butt buster,
and the Talking in Rhythm IG
chat.
DM, leave comments. You can leave comments on what is it? Facebook,
I
whatever.
don't know.
Leave a comment on everything. If you're a butt buster, leave
They
a
gonna be
comment.
like, I bust y'all
in the
butt.
chat.
That's pretty
Don't
nasty.
bust my
Well, I mean, it was a
Butt
pleasure having
busters
you on, Candace. I
unite.
hope to see
Thank
you
you guys
again.
for
We definitely
having
gonna
me.
have you on again.
Thanks for coming, Butt Busters United.
And yeah, this is
Oh, that's
insanity
awful.
right here. Let me tell you that.
The splash
This is vanity to
afterwards.
insanity.
Butt Busters.
Oh my God.
Good.
Yeah, good night, y'all. Like and subscribe.